Walruses, the majestic giants of the Arctic, are fascinating creatures that captivate the interest of scientists and the public alike. These marine mammals, known for their distinctive long tusks, whiskers, and bulk, inhabit the icy waters of the northern hemisphere. They play a critical role in the Arctic ecosystem and have a rich cultural significance for indigenous communities. The evolutionary history of walruses dates back millions of years. They share a common ancestry with seals and sea lions, collectively known as pinnipeds. Fossil evidence suggests that the earliest walruses were more otter-like in appearance and behavior, gradually evolving into the formidable creatures we see today. Walruses are characterized by their massive size, with males typically weighing between 800 to 1,700 kilograms, and females ranging from 500 to 1,200 kilograms. They can reach lengths of up to 3.5 meters. Their thick, blubber-insulated skin helps them survive in the frigid Arctic waters. One of the most distinguishing features of walruses is their long tusks, which are elongated canines that can grow up to 1 meter in length. Both males and females possess tusks, although the males are generally larger. These tusks serve multiple purposes, including defense, dominance displays, and aiding in hauling their massive bodies onto ice floes. Walruses also have a prominent mustache of stiff, sensitive whiskers called vibrissae. These whiskers are highly tactile and play a crucial role in foraging, allowing walruses to detect prey on the ocean floor. Walruses are predominantly found in the Arctic and subarctic regions, with their range encompassing the northern seas of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. The Atlantic walrus inhabits the coastal areas of northeastern Canada and Greenland, while the Pacific walrus is found in the Bering, Chukchi, and Laptev seas. These marine mammals are highly adapted to life in icy environments. They prefer shallow waters, typically less than 80 meters deep, where they can easily access their prey. During the breeding season, walruses haul out onto sea ice or land to rest and socialize. Walruses are highly social animals, often seen in large herds that can number in the thousands. These herds are segregated by sex, with males forming bull herds, and females with their calves forming separate groups. Social hierarchies are established within these groups, often determined by the size and length of their tusks. Communication among walruses is complex and involves a range of vocalizations, body postures, and even the use of their tusks. They produce a variety of sounds, including bell-like tones, clicks, and grunts, both above and below water. These vocalizations are essential for maintaining group cohesion and facilitating mating behaviors. Walruses are benthic feeders, meaning they primarily forage on the ocean floor. Their diet consists mainly of bivalve mollusks, such as clams, which they locate using their sensitive whiskers. They use their powerful tongue to suck the soft bodies out of the shells, leaving the empty shells behind. In addition to mollusks, walruses also consume other invertebrates, small fish, and occasionally seal carcasses. Foraging usually takes place at depths of 24 to 30 meters, although they are capable of diving much deeper if necessary. Walruses can remain submerged for up to 30 minutes, although typical dives last about 5 to 10 minutes. Walruses have a slow reproductive rate, with females giving birth to a single calf every 2 to 3 years. Mating occurs in the water during the late winter and early spring. Males compete for access to females through vocal displays and physical contests, using their tusks to assert dominance. After a gestation period of about 15 to 16 months, females give birth to their calves on the ice in late spring. Newborn calves are about 1.2 meters long and weigh around 45 to 64 kilograms. They are able to swim shortly after birth and remain with their mothers for up to 2 years, during which time they learn essential survival skills. Walruses hold significant cultural value for indigenous peoples of the Arctic, such as the Inuit, Chukchi, and Yupik communities. These animals are integral to their way of life, providing food, clothing, and materials for tools and art. Walrus ivory, obtained from tusks, is traditionally used for carving intricate artworks and crafting tools. Hunting practices are deeply rooted in cultural traditions and are carried out sustainably to ensure the survival of walrus populations. Indigenous knowledge and practices contribute to the conservation of these animals and their habitats. The conservation status of walruses varies by region and subspecies. The Atlantic walrus is currently classified as near threatened by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, while the Pacific walrus is listed as data deficient, indicating that more information is needed to determine its conservation status accurately. Walrus populations face several threats, including climate change, habitat loss, and increased human activity in the Arctic. The reduction of sea ice due to global warming poses a significant risk, as walruses rely on ice for resting, breeding, and accessing foraging grounds. Additionally, industrial activities such as oil and gas exploration can disrupt their habitat and lead to pollution. Conservation efforts are underway to address these challenges, involving international cooperation, scientific research, and the inclusion of indigenous knowledge. Protective measures include establishing marine protected areas, regulating hunting practices, and mitigating the impacts of climate change.